Today is a big day for the church. It's turned into almost the equivalent of the Black Friday for companies. That's the biggest shopping day of the year. Day after Thanksgiving. Now they actually open on Thanksgiving because of the greed and people's impatience and demand for things they don't need. So today is the day that even non-regular church people, a lot of them go religiously. So for a lot of pastors, it's like their main concert because they're going to have a full house in a lot of churches when otherwise the people wouldn't come to church. But for some, it's a golden opportunity to preach the truth to the lost, because people will be going to church religiously. So you, whoever you are, you shouldn't beat yourself up if you don't read the Bible 24 hours a day, if you don't go to church 24 hours a day. But you may be more pure of heart than you realize, because there's a parable in the Bible that Jesus talks about. He says the tax collector was at the altar and the Pharisee was next to him. I believe it was a Pharisee. And the Pharisee was at the altar all self-righteous, saying, oh, thanking God he wasn't like the tax collector. And the tax collector was on the altar praying to God, say he was a terrible sinner and not worthy. Well, God didn't receive the offering of the Pharisee, the self-righteous one, but the sinner, the tax collector, that said he was nothing and not worthy, God received that like gold. That was gold to God. Honest confession, humility. But just people they'll drive a car, keeping up with the Joneses. They'll move into a certain neighborhood, and then they start thinking, they forget where they came from. They'll think they're better than people, but sometimes they're worse off than they could ever imagine inside. The more credit cards they get, the more things, the more status. They're just like a dog chasing his tail. They're like chasing the shadow, chasing of the wind, chasing something that doesn't exist. Some of the people that are the simplest, most poorest, working at McDonald's, working at Walmart, people that have to take the bus or they drive some beat up car, they live in an apartment, those people might think they're not important. And the people that have the pretty faces and the shiny jewelry and the elaborate hairstyles and the nice cars, they might think they're so privileged, but some of those people are so lost. What's the cost of that?